Wait, that's Minneapolis. But the parade was in St. Paul. And now they're back in St. Paul. And that's Minneapolis. They're on the opposite sides of the river. Like, you can't just like be using shots from one and the other. Yeah. Merry Christmas, everyone. Welcome to Old Lady Reacts. I'm the old lady, otherwise known as Michelle. I'm a huge movie buff who has seen pretty much everything. I even worked at a video store for a few years, but I somehow skipped over an entire genre of movies. So I created this reaction channel where I react to action and superhero movies that I am viewing for the first time. It's the middle of December and it's holiday time, so let's watch Jingle All The Way. I have no idea how I have not seen this movie. There's even huge parts of it that were filmed here in Minneapolis, and still, like, I just never got around to it. I know that it's about like Arnold Schwarzenegger trying to get a special toy for his kid on Christmas, so that's pretty much all I know. Is it more a comedy or more of an action film like Die Hard? Like, I have no idea what to expect. But I just saw that it's also Sinbad, who is hilarious, Phil Hartman, and Rita Wilson, so I think it's going to be fun and crazy. Before we get started, please subscribe so you can see all of my holiday reactions this month and watch as I finally catch up with the MCU in January. It'll depend on when Black Panther Wakanda Forever actually gets released on streaming. I don't think there's a date yet, but we'll see. It's coming up soon. All right, so let's dive into Jingle All The Way. I am feeling better. Yes, thank you for asking. I definitely rounded the corner, so my voice is still a little bit weird. Sorry about that. It's going to be a little raspy, but it is what it is. It's what happens when you go Christmas shopping in Minnesota, is everybody gets sick.
Kill them both.
What on earth is this? Okay, how are we? This is not starting out at all like I thought it would. He looks like an early Iron Man. And what's the underwear that pink dog is wearing? I love the Clue game next to the TV.
Oh yes, we've been busy, but you know, I like that. I'm gonna make it. I hear you.
No, you're not.
200 king size by next Friday. No problem whatsoever, but only for you, Mr. Jacobs, because you're our #1 customer.
Cue generic businessman details. That's funny. That's a Falcon Heights. I used to live right by there.
I was wondering if you'd mind taking a look at my porch light. It just doesn't seem to be working.
Is he getting busy with all the karate moms? Benton and 50th, he's on Highway 100. Why are they giving him an alcohol test?
A, B, C.
Backwards.
I don't care how sober I am. I cannot recite the alphabet backwards. It's not going to happen.
Why not spread a little Christmas cheer around the neighborhood?
Oh, gee, Ted. How thoughtful.
Hey!
If anybody wants us to come over and decorate my house, I'm okay with that.
Turbo time! Accessories sold separately, batteries not included.
That Turbo Man doll. I asked you to pick one up 2 weeks ago.
Oh. That doll.
Yeah, I'm guessing not.
And with that realistic voice box that says, "It's turbo time." I got it.
Oh, good.
So he's not just a bad father, he's also a liar. And a bad husband.
I won't miss it. I'll be there. I promise.
Yeah, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
I've been watching a family of deer down by Lake Minnetonka. I thought I'd take them down there and set them free.
Oh, don't set him down free around Lake Minnetonka. That's not a good idea.
Say it may get icy later. You might want to wrap some chains around those tires.
No, we don't do that here. Not in the cities.
Man, where have you been? Don't you watch TV? We are being set up by rich and powerful toy cartels.
Oh, come
Now
on.
you got these big fat cats sit there used.
Kind of, yeah.
You know what I like to do? I like to walk up in their office, grab one of those guys, and just chuck him until his eye pops out.
Yeah, maybe just chill a little bit. Just relax. Yeah, not so funny anymore. We don't do that.
Booster? What's Booster?
Of course it's sold out, dude. What did you expect?
Where's your Christmas spirit?
Christmas Spirit got sold out 2 weeks ago with everybody else who actually did their shopping. Although I shouldn't talk because I just started my Christmas shopping today. I hardly have anything. I don't think he's going to find one at the Children's Museum. Turbo Man, the motion picture. That's not a movie theater. That's a theater. Why would a movie be playing there?
Hi, Liz.
Oh, hi, Ted.
Look at you. It's
The whole neighbors just walking into your house is kind of creepy thing. Like, don't just walk into my house.
you deserve it.
Oh, well, okay, but, you know, that...
No. Gotta go to the Mall of America. But honestly, the last place you'd ever want to be on Christmas Eve is at the Mall of America. So did he get anything for his wife for Christmas? Like, I haven't seen any other presents that he's concerned about. So I'm hard pressed to like remember that this was what constituted funny entertainment back in the late 90s. Like, really? This level of like consumerism and violence?
It's my ball! Randy King! Randy King!
No, God.
I don't think I want to give you access to this. Tony, show 'em.
That was taken this morning.
This is very Minnesotan. And now we're seeing the Star Tribune. Like,
Oh, God.
beautiful. Oh, Nicollet Island. I've never actually been on Nicollet Island. It's just wacky. Like, how did they even get there? That's at least a half an hour drive from the Mall of America to Nicollet Island.
Got it.
I gotta tell you, Santa, there's something here that doesn't seem quite, kosher.
Is it a knockoff?
Oh, well, that's the multilingual version.
Oh no. Not a horrible option, but not quite right. What? I will say, at least it looks like it's actually winter when they're filming this. Like, okay, so now he's back in St. Paul, because if that's Mickey's, that's downtown St. Paul. So at least another half an hour drive.
Oh, we never used to. Not until he and my mom split up. Really? Hey, maybe your parents should get a divorce. Did wonders for my dad.
Okay. Is that Mickey's Diner empty? Somehow I don't think, even on Christmas Eve, I don't think Mickey's Diner would be empty. It's usually jam-packed with people.
Yelling at him for no good reason. Now that makes me a bad father.
Look, we get one chance a year to prove we're not screw-ups, and what do? We screw it up.
You don't just get one chance a year to prove you're not a screw-up. You get actually a lot of chances.
Hey, look, you guys, the radio station's just 2 blocks down on Wabasha.
Wabasha is 2 blocks from Mickey's Diner, or at least pretty close, so I will give them that. And I did see that the radio was set to 92, which KQ 92 is the station in Minneapolis.
KQRS, you're on the air.
Randy, Jermaine, Tito.
Randy, Jermaine, and Tito? Not quite.
I got this!
Now what's that?
This, Master Trackstar, is a homemade explosive device.
Okay, not a great idea, but also I don't believe you.
Look, I'm sorry. I've been under pressure since the Zip Plus 4 thing.
Since the Zip Plus 4 thing? That's very 90s, wow.
This is a homemade explosive device, and I'll blow it up. You know why? Because I work for the post office, so you know I'm not stable. Tell them.
It is kind of funny how like the branding for the post office has changed a little bit, or the feel of the post office has changed. Because if you've seen The Good Place, Eleanor is totally in love with Chidi, and she thinks like when he wears the mailman outfit, it's like super hot. And there's this whole thing online about like how hot Chidi is in his mailman outfit. And there's no such thing as a Twin Cities police. It's Minneapolis police and St. Paul police. They're not the same.
This is nothing but a harmless Christmas package.
Oh dear. That's not funny. I don't think that happens in that. Downtown St. Paul isn't really that bad.
I'm out all day. And he's in my house, putting up my star on my tree.
Yeah, you were out all day because you didn't buy your toy for your kid, but okay.
I'll show him.
Great dialogue there. I'll show him. Yeah, that's really... Did that ever work? The credit card in the door? Did that ever? I've never had that work. Thanks, genius. Thanks for explaining that. I hate carolers. So what are you supposed to do when they're doing that? You just stand there, like, yeah. There's a great scene in Bridget Jones where the carolers come by and she just screams, "Bugger off!"
Nice.
So now there's a killer reindeer? What the hell? And it gets in the house. Okay. Is it going to burn the entire house down? Well, keep it in the fireplace. Don't put it on the rug. We're going to start the rug on fire. It was like perfectly safe in the fireplace.
Oh, look, Liz, if you would just give me a second, then I could explain it to you. I know parts of this are going to sound completely ridiculous.
Yeah, kind of like the whole movie. And there's still the killer reindeer in the house. This is just getting stupider and stupider. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So now he's getting the reindeer drunk? That doesn't sound like a great idea. So I'm trying to figure out if this is, it looks like real snow. It's really hard to figure out. Like, but then there's like awfully big patches of very green grass. Because like the edges is where you can really usually tell. Like that's how snow melts on grass.
Okay, we'll meet you there.
Yeah, and don't go wandering off.
They're letting kids go by themselves in downtown with no way to like find them. Like,
You can't hide your feelings from me. Go on. Let it out. Get it out of your system.
No, really, Ted. I'm okay.
he's very annoying. It would be more fun if he was like actually like an attractive guy, you know? Like that Phil Hartman's not an attractive guy, but he's so like insincere. He's so clearly insincere. He's playing into the comedy a little bit too much. Like he's not so much of a threat.
Enough talking.
Yeah, she can say it for herself. Yeah.
Give it up, people! Finally! Where the hell have you been?
Oh my god. It's Booger. I love it. It's the little gold underwear on the pink dog or tiger. Yeah, like why does he have pink gold underwear on, like the pink guy? Like it's so weird. At least they're not trying to make it fake snow. It's just glitter and confetti coming down.
A little bit.
Oh, is that going to be Sinbad in the costume to steal the doll? And meanwhile, the parade has come to a complete halt for the last 20 minutes.
And nobody gets hurt.
Meyer?
That's right, Turtle Man. Thought you could outsmart me.
I love that there's like liquid in the brain thing.
Oh, wow!
We don't like you, Dad! We hate you!
He's the sidekick. Everybody loves this sidekick.
Get out of my way. Come here, boy.
Why wouldn't he run to the mom?
Come on. You know what, kid? You need a timeout.
What? Why are you climbing up there? Not a good idea. Don't climb on those things.
Fly, Toberman, use your jetpack.
Somehow I don't think the jetpack is a real thing. Okay, really? Wait, that's Minneapolis. But the parade was in St. Paul. Okay, this is wacky mixing up of the thing. And now they're back in St. Paul. And that's Minneapolis. Okay, two very different cities. Can't really mix them up. They're on the opposite sides of the river. Like you can't just like be using shots from one and the other. Yeah. Did they do that in other movies or other cities? Like what movies have been shot in your city that like completely messed things up? This is so wackadoodle.
What's the matter, Jabe?
It's just, I wish Dad could have been here, you know. See me fly and all.
Yeah, because they don't recognize his accent at all. It's not, you know, distinctive. And
Who would know better than me?
Dad?
Howard?
Right here.
she didn't even realize that was him. Give me a break. It's so bad. It's so ridiculous. Oh my God.
Everything that you went through today for Jamie really shows how much you love him.
Does it really?
Well, that makes me wonder.
What?
What did you get me?
Yeah, there you go. I called it. Oh my God, that was probably the stupidest Christmas movie I have ever seen in my life. And I think I know now why I've never seen this movie. That was ridiculous. And what sucks is that in better hands with better dialogue, it could have been decent, but instead it just took every stupid movie cliche it could find and like wrapped it in the most awfully commercialized schlock with like zero heart and the worst dialogue, the most stilted acting and completely fakey plot and effects. Like, oh, it's like it was trying to be A Fish Called Wanda in its over-the-top zany craziness, but had none of the creativity or originality. It just took the most horrible parts of Christmas in the 90s and treated them like they were super hilarious. Isn't it funny that people mail bombs? Isn't it funny that postal workers go crazy? Isn't it funny that people violently trash stores in order to get the most ridiculous waste of money piece of plastic toy for their kid? Like, isn't it funny to almost set someone else's house on fire and steal their presents? Like, no, none of that is funny. Like, it wasn't funny then, and it isn't funny now. Like, are we supposed to root for Arnold Schwarzenegger's character? Like, he's a horrible person. It's like neglectful, dismissive, violent. Like, oh, I should have looked on Rotten Tomatoes first because I think I would not have chosen this to watch if I had. It has only 19 and 38% ratings on there. Oh man, I kind of thought that this was considered a classic, but this, ugh. I gotta say, like, it makes Long Kiss Goodnight look a whole lot better, and it makes Bad Santa look like a flippin' Oscar winner. My gosh. I mean, it was clearly trying to copy like the slapstick humor of Home Alone, but I think I need to watch Home Alone again because I remember that having some heart to it, you know, and not the cliche BS heart that they tried to manufacture here and completely failed. Like Home Alone actually had a plot that somewhat made sense, even though it was kind of ridiculous. And like him getting back together with his family was like, he was sad to be, he realized in the end, I think, didn't he realize in the end that he was sad to be alone? And like the mom and dad were like frantic to get back to him. And when they, you know, it's really sweet when they come back together. Maybe I need to watch that again. I don't know. But oh, yeah, this movie was bad. I definitely will not be adding this to the movies that I watch every year for Christmas. No, definitely not. If you like this video, hopefully you liked this video better than the movie itself, please hit the thumbs up button. It really does help the channel. And click here to watch another of my reactions. Thanks for watching with me and have a good Christmas.